I've been thinking a lot recently about, and this will come around, but I have this real sense that my life, but the lives of most people, is becoming more and more fragmented and more pulled in all sorts of different directions. And we struggle with, and this is probably a symptom of the way that information and communication happens.
Yep.
Is we're in the
21st century.
21st century with
online.
The speed of communication and the rate of
Yes.
information transfer is so much faster than we can comprehend. So it's a pretty common thing that I hear people talking about is like, I just feel like I don't have time to like do nothing and just like unplug and relax. I feel like I'm always busy. I'm always pulled in. I have 10 different things that I have to do today and I got none of them done.
Yep.
I think one of the really strong magnetic things about the Easter story for me is that it's like a single event that is still sending ripples through history in all directions. And one of the reasons why I think, and we're probably going to talk about this again on the show at some point, but this idea, in fact, we talked about it last week actually, this idea that church still has a place is that it's something that you can revolve your life around, that it's a constant, that isn't fragmented, that isn't shooting in 30,000 different directions at all times. And the Easter story at the center of it, the death and resurrection of Jesus, is like the ultimate like magnetic force at the center of, that you can place at the center of your life that isn't going to change, that everything else will rotate around. More and more I find that to be a really attractive thing in terms of, not in a theological sense, but in a how I want to orient my life sense. So aside from all the wonderful theological and faith-based stuff that I'd love to talk about too, something that I'm reflecting on particularly this year is like, what else would you rather rotate your life around than the Son of God dying and resurrecting? Like, and following the teaching of the most influential person in human history as a way of like anchoring yourself in a world that seems to be pulling you in all different directions and feels like it's going to tear you apart.
Sounds like you need to do a period of discernment.
No.
Just saying.
It's not happening. Sorry, people listening.